because I was angry with them, not because I hated them, but because I wanted to keep them with me. And as my obsession grew, I was saving body parts such as...
this pretty much the entire album, like this type of sound. Like, next song.
Hey, yo. That's how we starting it off today? That's it? Tory Lanez new album out now.
Yeah, slutty bass.
Uh-huh.
If I might get flagged because the first 30 seconds and I'm saying the bad word.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that. Man, it's fucking... This is fire. Yeah. So, slutty bass, cop that.
Let's go Tory Lanez.
Yeah, so... From jail. This is from jail. That's crazy.
Well, the quality's better.
Yeah, he must have... I don't know if his producer brought like some, surround sound shit and they're in a corner.
You know what? Let's talk about that, though. How the hell do... Like... We gotta... Like, the CEOs gotta be crooked. Because how the hell do these people get cell phones in jail, be having iPads in jail, like drinking liquor in jail, doing drugs in jail? It's supposed to be jail. How the hell is all this stuff getting in here?
Maybe it's the nice jail.
The nice jail. Like, I don't understand.
Like where the rich people go?
No, I understand that. And then you get put in like Supermax. Where my audio go?
Supermax is like...
There you go.
Supermax is like the mass murder motherfuckers, like Timothy McVeigh level type of...
Yeah, but you ain't getting... that's another thing, too. Shout out to you bitches that fuck the murderers.
What?
Yeah, the bitches that be fucking the serial killers and shit like that. That be falling in love with them. There's a whole group of females that fall in love with dudes that are in jail.
Is that like Stockholm Syndrome?
I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's psycho bitch syndrome. It's Harley Quinn syndrome. Like,
Harley Quinn.
They be liking the crazy dudes. What was the name? Richard Ramirez?
Oh.
The Night Stalker?
Yep.
Yo, he had mad women on him.
He was handsome.
He was accused of killing mad people.
It's like Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy. Yo, and then, like I said, there's a whole... Don't ever think that you can't find a woman. When you got a woman like that, going after dudes like that.
Yeah, if you got a woman that's willing to have sex with serial killers and you're an ugly dude, I think you'll be all right.
I think you'll be all right. Yo, introduce the pod, yo-yos.
So what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Richie Loves Yo-Yos.
Hey, yo.
You know me, Mr. G out of character, a.k.a. Fumamucho.
Hey, yo, episode 121. Holla.
Yeah, 121.
Holla. Anybody that's ready to get...
Oh, speaking of which, when I think I didn't mention this before, but I had a show with Steve. Shout out to Steve, by the way. Yeah, brothers. There was a guy that recognized us from our podcast there.
Oh, yeah. Didn't we just get a comment of my man saying that he met somebody?
Yeah, that was me. I was at the Nunu Lounge in Flushing.
Oh, that's J-Dub. That's my man J-Dub.
He recognized for a pie. I didn't know.
Salute to my man J-Dub. Flushing nigga. Salute to him.
I was like, that's what's up. So I was like, oh, damn. I guess we got some...
I'm telling you. Yo, shout out to all you guys that been streaming. Because our streaming numbers is looking all right. We doing, a couple numbers on the audio. So
even our Instagram numbers like are doing well.
Salute to all you fans. There is merch. There's mad links in the bio. You already know you could go buy a Wassup Everybody podcast tee. You know what I'm saying? Like, we here. We in the building. 2026 has been awesome.
I'm looking at the camera and it looks like I don't have a beard, but my beard is really, really light.
Well, that's because from a distance. You know what I mean? You can see your beard here. Look.
See, I can see it there, but I just can't see it here.
Yeah, it's far away. It's all right. That's 4K.
This is how I look with, without a beard, if anybody ever wondered. Anyway.
So you're coming off last night. We couldn't even get no answers.
Oh, we got a lot of answers last night.
We got a lot. We did, though. We answered a lot of questions last night, man. Let's go. Break it down, yo-yos.
So, if any of y'all paid attention to my feed, I got a show at Arlene's Grocery
Shout out to Arlene's Grocery.
opening up for Circle 7.
Yep.
Shout out to them for like booking me. They booked me back in like early February.
Yep.
And did the PR rollout, everything, blah blah blah. I did a little comedy thing with my producer. Shout out to Cause Coalition Entertainment. Had my hype man crush. My dad pulled up. My girl pulled up. He pulled up.
Pull up, pull up.
And Ty Flows with his girl.
JK.
with her man. It was great.
Your girl's brother.
My girl's brother. Shout out to Red.
That nigga dope. Pleasure to meet you.
Definitely Red with his girl. Shout out to her too. Like, thank you all you guys are pulling up. I would say Ty, like his friend for the Fresh Your Life drummer was there.
Yeah, he came late.
Yeah, he came late, but hey, shout out
He
to
was
you for
there.
pulling up and like hanging out with us on the Lower East
Yep,
Side.
yep.
It was really dope. Shout out to Oakberry. They really helped me. That protein matcha was pretty good before the show. So shout out to Oakberry. It's a shameless plug there. But yeah, the vibes was there. It was like there was nerves. Everybody had their jackets. Like my Pigs Fly jackets,
Except for me, I forgot mine.
I know he forgot his, but it's okay. And somebody asked about it too. It's like, yo, I want to buy one of those jackets. I'm like, it's more of like a members only thing. It's like exclusive to.
Yeah. But that opens up limited. You could start doing that and making limited edition shit. Only get, 25, 30 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Hey, when come and done, it's only here for the spring.
Yes.
You could do that every season. Just drop some, like you always have, like you did with the knitted pigs. You know what I'm saying? Like they come in season. Once they're gone, you can't grab them no more.
Yep. So I'm definitely gonna work on that in the future. And besides that, the set itself, I got to perform a lot of new songs.
That shit was fire.
So if you were there and you enjoyed them, I'm glad you got to hear them.
You were in your moment last night, my brother.
Yeah, from beginning to end, from the start of the yo-yo stuff to right to doing, I think I did about like 10 songs. And mind you, I didn't even get to like some of the side ones because I was like I didn't get to do like microphones. I didn't do last album. And it still worked out great, like perfectly. Like everything was like it's sync. The mics were sounding good. I kind of should have pre-told everybody because I had like JK and Ty both came to me, but I probably should have said because shout out to Spencer, who was like the audio engineer for the whole thing.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was there.
Yes.
Lisa pointed him out.
Yeah, he was in the back. And in the front, he was like explaining like somebody like I guess when the band was practicing prior, one of the speakers went out for like to hear like the mics on stage.
Okay.
So you can still hear it out there. It sounds great, like the audio stuff. It's just that we wouldn't be able to hear it on the stage. It would just sounds like our mics are dead, but they're not.
Oh, I gotcha.
So I didn't really explain because that's why that moment where like Jay was like,
we all did.
They all did.
I said it too.
Because
I said it too.
I knew, but I didn't get to play it prior to them. That's why everybody wait, why my mic not working? It works. It's just you couldn't hear it on the stage, but they could hear it out there.
Yeah, see, that wasn't clarified because I felt the same way. I was like, this is mad low. I gotta yell. But had we known that, we probably wouldn't have thought we had to yell or switch mics.
Hey, but look, when you yell, that means they could.
I didn't even know that the audio was being played upstairs.
Yep.
I didn't know that at all. You didn't? Yeah, we didn't know none of that.
Yep. So, but look, even with that, everybody that touched the stage did absolutely incredible. I was sweating my ass off. I was glistening more than my glittery hoodie that I was wearing.
You did a 40-minute set, son.
Like,
that's not easy, son.
It got me thinking, like, God damn.
Yo, there's not many people in the world, like, even people that do make music, 40-minute sets are like, that's hard to do, to stay entertaining, to stay engaging, to stay part of the moment, and then besides the people that you knew, there was a lot of people that you didn't know.
Nope.
So you're performing for a brand new crowd and taking a gamble whether or not they're gonna like your music.
Like this is like towards the end, like everything was like wrapping up, like just you could just feel it. Whoops, sorry, I fucked that all up right there. Shout out to my girl for filming this because she's the truth. man, I love her for capturing all these moments, make me feel special. Like, you could just, like, it was like that, and then it's like people kept going.
Well, bro, you did a 40-minute set. That shit ain't easy.
Yeah. This is the moment where I was probably gonna like, I was trying to hold it in, and then like Crust kept going with it.
You wanted to cry?
A little bit.
A little bit.
See, look, and then they just kept going, and it's like, damn. It let me know I did a really good job, like a great job. So it was like very heartwarming to know that, because it's like we've done showcases for many, 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 many years, and it's like, because you were even saying in the car, it's like how many hip hop showcases where we would do sets like that, and it'll just be dudes either talking to each other or just not being engaged, looking at you on the stage, or not even like showing love because he made a valid
not bobbing their head, but they front and center staring at you.
Yeah, like, you know what it was? Because he made like an actual point, and it kind of like stuck with me. It's like when you go to like hip hop showcases, they're people that are just like for like either them mostly for themselves
or the nigga shit there,
or just
they're there to be part of the vibe.
Yes,
and perform their song.
And that's it. These people here were actual music lovers and wanted like a new sound, like hear new sounds, new tastes. What's the latest trend? What's like going on? And like, you know, the underground like scene besides like, you know, rock and roll. So that's why, you know, they asked me to rap. And you could tell it was all brand new people. As soon as I was even walking through the crowd, I got video of that. I was walking through the crowd, people stopping me. What's your Instagram? Can I have a yo-yo? I love your set. It was so freaking good. Very rarely and many, many times I performed for any hip hop showcase, probably like 2 out of like 20 shows, I got that type of vibe. Even if I did like the best set of my life there. So that already goes to show, like, to a certain extent, like when it comes to a lot of these like showcases, you gotta kind of like gauge with like your surroundings. You gotta gauge with like what the stage is, the crowd reaction, the engagement that they have with your music, that they actually fuck with you. Because you'll get sometimes those people that just go like, oh, good shit, and then just walk away.
Well, you know, as an artist, one of your jobs, yes, you can go ahead and try to be eclectic and make different sounds and try rock and roll and try rap and try R&B, right? You could try all of them, but there's something about when you found your crowd for your sound, how you like to perform, where it's not gimmicky. You're pleasantly yourself. So it's not gimmicky. You're always gonna get you. Now finding the crowd that appreciates who you are when you're on stage, because I like how you did that shit too. You was like, if you ever meet me in person, you know, Richie, off of this, I'm shy, I'm bashful. I'm usually so, but don't be afraid to say hi. You know, you let them know that on stage, this is Richie loves yo-yos. This is who I. This is my entertainment side of me. But off stage, I'm different. You know, everything about last night was just eye-opening.
Like the stars truly.
Everything was just eye-opening. I shout out to every single show that I've ever performed at. Shout out to the Yippies. Shout out to Bleecker Street. Shout out to fucking 131 Days. Shout out to my count. Shout out to everybody that I ever performed with. But right there in that moment, I noticed what appreciation looked like for your work. All these stages we ever hit, like he just said, and sometimes we walk away with absolutely nothing. If anything, sometimes we walk away with less than what we had before we came, right? You lose a competition. You had to perform last. You've been sitting there for 4.5 hours waiting. There's 30 people on the bill. Like, we've hit these stages, and then you perform. You get 5 to 10 minutes, 2 songs. Remember those days? And then you perform, and you don't get nothing for it.
I've had my sets literally cut in real time. I was supposed to have 12, and then it'll be like 7 minutes, and they tell, oh, you gotta get off the stage for another act that has like a band or something, so they could set up.
Disrespectful.
Yes.
Disrespectful.
They know who they are. That's why I don't work with them anymore.
Disrespectful. And that's the thing. Like, that's what I say. When you find your crowd, you may not even realize it was yours to be had. Because we've been thinking we're supposed to impress a hip-hop nigga. Hip-hop dudes probably spend the less amount of money on buying hip-hop music. So it's like we weren't supposed to impress them.
Nope.
Our crowd was supposed to be the people that are impressed by us. Another dude that makes hip hop or loves it, he ain't really impressed by much. Kind of seen it all. You know what I mean? The words and the bars is cool. What they do? They copy our fashion, right? What they do? They everything is just not new to them. So when you bring it to a crowd like last night's crowd who was expecting, let's say, rock and roll after Yo-Yos, they were expecting their type of people. They were flooding in at the end to see these people. This band, whoever was next, Seven Circle, you guys doing something correct because these people were coming to see you. But what he did, like he took the attention, and not only that, he warmed up the crowd. You warmed up the crowd for them.
I rolled the red carpet for them.
But you took what you had to from the situation. Fuck if you got paid last night.
Nope.
Fuck if you. Let's just say fuck
I'm
if you
not
got
even
paid.
worried about the pay.
Fuck the blowjob last night. Fuck anything good that could have happened to you. The best thing that could have happened to you last night. I'm just throwing shit out there. You know, the best thing that could have happened to you last night, honestly, was finding your crowd.
Hey, did you get the blowjob?
What, last night?
Yeah, fuck the blowjob last night. I think you.
Nah, I'm just saying. Fine, I'll take it. I got the blow.
Good for you. I love that.
Good for you, bro. Like, happy Easter, yo-yos.
Happy Easter, bro.
Oh shit! What you think about Jesus rising?
Jesus Christ is my nigga.
You think he rose? You think he really moved the rock and rose?
Well, he got tired. He woke up from his nap.
You think he's really on the shroud? You know, the Shroud of Turin?
Shroud of Turin.
You don't know about the shroud? I don't got my phone. You got your phone? Look up the Shroud of, I think it's called Turin.
The Shroud. Wait.
There you go, Turin. Turin. It came up top. Yep. Look, they say that's Jesus Christ.
Fuck it. That's Jesus Christ?
Yeah, look. This is the negative of it. That's how it looks in the negative. So that's how you saw a regular. That's how it looks regular. It's a shroud. And then just, look, you see it? That's a shroud. And then just recently, like 2 years ago, they threw it in a scan, some type of scan, and look at the negative that pops out. There's fucking people in here.
What type of blood? The Shroud of Turin?
Yeah,
AB positive.
They're saying that it's
Jesus.
That Jesus Christ's body was wrapped up in that after he was taken off of the cross. Look at his face. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yo, there's a lot of things I believe in shit. I don't believe that one.
Right? You don't believe it?
Yo, bro, look at the negative of it. I'm
gonna go to images.
That looks too crazy. You really think that's Jesus Christ?
That don't even look like a body.
It does look like a body, yeah.
But like laying back?
Yeah, laying on his back. Look, that's supposed to.
Oh, I'm looking at. But
look,
why?
That's his face.
But why is his face there?
Look, that's his two arms. Look at his two arms. They're crossed. Look at his body. Look, and look, he has the nail marks in his hand because they didn't put it through his palm of his hand like they got it on the jewelry.
They put it in his wrist.
They
right?
put it in his wrist. Look, it's in his wrist. In his wrist and his feet. Look, that's his skeleton. That's the back of it and that's the front of it. There's just some shit that's hard for me to believe, guys.
For somebody that died in like the 40 BCs and they still got.
And then you found a shroud.
Like, and then they tried doing all these like scans. First of all, why was his face?
That don't even look like that though. Look at the way he is. Look at the way he is. That don't look like that.
People be forgetting Jesus is from Jerusalem. But when you always see these pictures, it's always like him white and stuff.
He was a Jew, right?
He's a Jew. Right? That's the irony of all you Christian nationalist motherfuckers be like playing it off like.
Well, you know, that's the conspiracy that, you know, Christians have prosecuted Jews more than anybody.
Yeah.
Christians have been at war with Jews more than anybody.
I agree.
And that's the conspiracy.
Even though the Romans killed Jesus. But,
they're jealous.
The Romans
they're jealous that Jesus was a Jew.
The Romans killed Jesus. It wasn't the Jews. Let's get that out of your head now. Paul Mooney said so.
Paul Mooney said so. What else we got?
I believe Paul Mooney more than I believe in a Christian nationalist.
What else we got on the docket, yo-yos?
Oh, your favorite friend Pam Bondi getting out of here
I wonder if she
with the
comes.
Dow's 50,000.
That bitch is crazy.
Oh, you saw that video from this guy named Pearl Mania?
Nah.
Yo, he went in on Pam Bondi.
I wonder if she comes out with a book or does a podcast telling all.
I wanted to tell the truth.
Epstein this, Epstein that. Like, I wonder if she does all that.
Oh, right here.
So let's take Pam Bondi. Them Wikipedia editors are fast as hell, aren't they, girl? Holy shit. I saw that tweet hit the feed, and they said that you were fired, and I went to Wikipedia, and there it was, in black and white. Former United States Attorney General Pam Bondi. Fired. You got no job. You got fired by a tweet on a Thursday before a 3-day weekend.
Yeah, but don't.
He didn't put it on Twitter either. He put it on True Social, and he opened that shit with a lie, didn't he, Pam? He said you have a new job lined up. We all know that ain't true, don't we, girl? We all know that.
See, but don't be looking like a 1970s hippie.
Not see. We all know.
He looks nuts.
Cleared out your desk at Department of Justice. You're looking for a pen to update that resume, and all you find in every single drawer are the Sharpies that you use to cover up the sins of some of the richest and most powerful men in the world. And are they there to catch you as you fall? No, Pam. Why would they catch you? You betrayed every woman and girl in the world. For what? A job that didn't even last 14 months. 14 months.
See, but what? Let me play devil's avocado with something. Can I play devil's avocado with something?
Sure.
What's more important to you than your own life? The lives of the people you love, right? So if these all-powerful and rich people, you got secrets on them. You got secrets on them. You know information. You've seen it with your own eyes. Do you not like? Do some people not think that there's genuinely people threatening these people, like Pam Bondi, like Cash Patel? Like, do we not think that there are psycho people threatening the lives of those people's entire family? Like, yo, listen, Pam Bondi, if you release anything other than what we're telling you to release, or say anything other than what we're telling you to say, boom, your whole family, for generations, you'll be suckers. Or the latter, the rich and powerful people offered her, listen, you're gonna get fired, you're gonna get made fun of, you're gonna get humiliated. It's not gonna look good for you, but we got your back. Nobody can know about it. His stocks in several accounts that are gonna boom in X amount of years. Here's this, here's that. People with money find ways to give other people things under the table. So let me ask you something. If I'm threatening your family, threatening your legacy, and on the other end, I'm telling you, I'm going to pay you generational wealth, shut the fuck up and do the job I tell you to do, do you have that much dignity and pride to be like, no, I'm going to tell the truth, or no, I'm not taking that job? Like, where do we think that? Because these people can't be that stupid. They're educated. They got to where they got to in life, you know? Like, so now out of nowhere, you just want to start not telling the truth and lying to us and, like, giving us the rigmarole? Now, you work so hard for the job, and now, I think there has to be something that we don't see that they're honestly going through. Like I said, devil's avocado. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Because there's women that suffer and rich people win. It's been the same thing forever.
Ever.
And then when we feel like we get this close, like we got a Cash Patel, a Pam Bondi, they're saying they're going to give us the truth. They vow by the truth. They promise the truth, right? Mm-hmm. And then they don't give it to us. You got to question, why aren't they giving to us? Is it because of them? Or is it because of them being controlled? And if they are being controlled, what are the ramifications of the control? Are we receiving payola at the end of this?
Nope.
Because you know the mafia, in the mafia days, you go to jail, you don't snitch. When you come out, what happens? Take care of you. So why wouldn't it be the same way in government? I'm going to give you this job, shut the fuck up, do what I say, and then I take care of you after. You don't think that they do that in government?
Absolutely.
Because isn't it logical to you? Why would you hold names of murderers if you had them, murderers, rapists, and killers, if you had them right there on a fucking piece of paper? And your job is to tell me what the fuck that piece of paper says. Why are you not telling me what the fucking piece of paper says? Why though? Like, what's the, what's your opinion? Why do you think she can't tell the truth or come to tell the truth and now she's fired?
It's probably a little bit what you said. There's too many lies and names in these files that they keep hiding, and I feel like the moment she exposes all of them, a family,
They're gonna kill her.
her life's gonna be in danger.
Or, so a Mexican, I was watching, I think it was Patrick Benty. No. It was Julian Dory. And he was interviewing some guy that is a police officer. And they were talking about, like, the border. And he was saying how they would capture people. And that's the story that these fugitives would have. They're like, yo, they're cops. They'd be cops in Mexico. And they'd be like, yo, they come up to me. They say, we're going to give you a job. We're going to pay you this much money. And he says, I don't want the job. I don't want to do that. He goes, no problem. The bad guy goes, no problem. We're going to kill your whole fucking family. And then we're going to kill that family after that. Or you could take the fucking $50,000 we're going to give you. All we need you to do is look the other way when our boats come in and our cars come in. That's all we need you to do. What are you going to do? Let your family be murdered? Run away from your country as a fugitive and try to come to America? Look how that goes. What are you going to do? But if you're seeking asylum because your life is threatened, you can do that. America takes asylum seekers. We take them. You have to be having your family threatened. But now you're in the United States of America where they can still get you.
Yep.
We're not that far from Mexico. They can still get you.
Yep, they're trying to get anything, put them back over there.
But that's why I'm saying and that's another thing. You mess up, you get a parking ticket or something, they send you back over there, right? We live in a messed up time. Like, we should accept people into the United States, but we should vet them, give them education, give them a job, and a probation period to assimilate to being an American, learning the language, right? Having a 9-to-5. But we don't do that. We get mad that these people run away from their countries when their countries are truly fucked. Yo, nigga, imagine if you only had those two options. Either you let me do what I'm going to do and pay you, or I kill your whole family. Yo, that's fucked up. 25, 35, 40-year-old man, 20-year-old man get told something like that. What are you going to do? You going to take the bag, or you going to let your family get killed? There's no options. Take the bag. Then when the police officers get caught by the government, this is what they tell the government. What you want me to do? So it all stems down to, like, the bad guys at the top just need to be wiped out. And the crooked people in the United States of America need to be resetted. Trump is crooked. You can't call it any way. Pam Bondi, crooked. You can't call it any way. All these government, you guys are all like crooked in some way, shape, or form. And I don't know if that's human nature, that we all got some ish with us that is just not straight. But it sucks to be the victim of somebody else's incompetence or crookedness. Because we're victims. We suffer. This is bullshit. Like, I'm done with my political rant. My bad.
We love political rants.
I just get into a bag because they think us stupid.
They think us stupid.
And we're not stupid. We just have lives to live that don't really... They could get things over our head all day. Because you got to go to work. Not tomorrow.
That's the one thing I was happy. I don't got to go work tomorrow. I do have that disappointment, but, make sure I'm physically good. Because unfortunately, I learned my doctor's retiring next month. So I was
damn.
so sad. So
Orthopedic?
like my general.
Oh, your general doctor. I got you.
Yeah, he's
your physician.
Yeah, my physician. So he's first retiring. Congrats to him. Great career. He's my dad's doctor too, which is funny.
That's good. Well, that's what you do when you got a good doctor. You keep it in the family.
Yep. So he recommended me to him, and I started going to him for like the past at least 5 years, like at least before the pandemic. So at least like 2018 or 2019. So it's good that I get at least one final goodbye. Like, hey, I heard you retiring, because he sent like an email to our my charts and was like, hey, I'm retiring in May.
Yeah, I had that conversation. I was having that conversation with my mom. The reason that doctors aren't the same like the way they used to be. You see, you got a doctor. He was your father's. He's yours. So he comes from a different era where they actually care. Like, no offense, and I'm speaking in general, but Insurance fucked up the caring doctor. Remember back in the days, the doctor used to come to your house with a little bag. He checked the whole family. Back in the 60s and 70s,
Oh.
the doctor used to come to the house.
Oh. You know what they're doing now?
What?
Especially at my job. They're doing kind of that shit again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so now they got like everything's like digital. Everything's like they could do like electrotherapies, they could do your blood pressure, they could check your weight on a scale. So they're hiring people now that are like hospital drivers to drive with nurses like all around the city to people that have appointments that can't like make it because of like transportation.
That's smart.
They're not healthy. So now they have this system now where they could go to your house.
That's smart.
And pretty much give you a whole doctor's appointment there.
That's smart.
At your house.
Well, that's one thing. That's super awesome. That's one thing. I'm speaking more to the attitude towards the patient. The doctor's attitude towards the patient just became another number. Because insurance pays you based upon how many patients you get through your door. You know what I'm saying? So, like, back in the days, that one doctor would have 20 families, 15 families that he takes care of. And he'd be paid.
Yeah, I've been hearing about, like, even with my parents, when they had to do, like, when copay, it's like, copay was never a thing when I was growing up. You just go to a doctor and go home. There was no such thing as getting, like, high medical bills if you got hurt or sick or you about to have, or you got cancer.
Shit.
It's like, 70s and 80s, like, yeah, healthcare was actually way better than it is now.
Bro, I have 5 procedures, and my bills equal up to $100,000.
Damn.
Shit. I went to the dentist 3 weeks ago, and I don't know why my insurance company chooses to send me the bill. It's not a bill, though. It says this is not a bill.
Yeah, they do
They
that
send you
shit.
the receipt.
Eventually, they're going to give you the bill.
No, they send you the receipt.
No, they did that to me when I got my appendix out. They did that. They gave me 5. Oh, this is not a bill. 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 This is a bill.
Yeah, I don't think so. I got insurance though. I got health insurance.
I have insurance too. They were gonna charge me $75,000.
You got private insurance?
You.
Yeah, see that's different. I got government insurance.
Oh,
so
I got private insurance and it's still fucked up.
Nah, see, government insurance, they whatever the case, the bill was for cleaning, for filling. I think it was like a $700 bill for the dentist.
My mom had to take one of her back teeth out 2 weeks ago.
Ooh.
They charged her $20,000.
20 what?
$20,000. Yeah. 20000.
For taking the tooth out?
Yes.
That's probably for the anesthesia too. She went to sleep.
Yeah, she's gonna be. Yeah, well, she did. She did.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you something.
She got no back.
When you don't got good insurance or you got government insurance, they don't put you to sleep when they pull your teeth. They just give you fucking locals.
Don't they give you needles?
They give you. They're called locals. They give you locals, and they start playing with it until you don't feel it no more. Huh? And then, one time I'm never going to Junction again. I had a dentist she called the nurse in because my back, this tooth, I think it was this one, it wouldn't come out. It had broken into so many pieces that there was only a little bit to grab. Yo, bro, she had a fucking pair of, no lie, pliers in my mouth. And her fucking nursing assistant, who was like 450 pounds, holding my chest down. I couldn't breathe, son. I was...
That's why you were 450 pounds. So you wouldn't get up.
That's her job. Yeah, her job was definitely holding people down when they acted up. Definitely.
You need the big people to hold you down.
Last dentist I went to, though, there was a little hot mama there. She was in
front desk or the nurse?
No, the doctor working in my mouth, and she wouldn't.
What she look like?
She wouldn't. She was Polish. She was short, tight body, probably like in her 50s, maybe late 40s, but her demeanor made you feel like she was trying to hit on you. But she's not. She's really just trying to make you.
That's just how she talks.
She just kept talking to me while she's in my mouth. And then she goes, no, don't answer. You just listen while I talk. Okay, bitch.
All right, mama.
Yeah, that's how, little hot mama. Like, yo, I want to come to the dentist more often.
I had something like that a month ago. I went to fucking Key Food. And it's like a chick at the register. You would think she's like a supermodel. Just randomly ring like, bing, bing.
Those are the ones you got to watch their age.
No, you could tell she was like much
a woman.
Older. Yeah, she was a woman.
Oh, so that means that she was
like, I was like, God, why the fuck do you work here?
Well,
Is God fucking me right now?
Nah. I'll give you 3 reasons. Because I think about this and I work around those areas, and I've dated women that work in supermarkets, and there's usually 3 reasons if they're really bad and single. The first one is they're younger than they look. That usually happens. Like, there'd be a really bad thing at a register and she's 22, 23. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm 37. There's something wrong with it. My sister would have been that age. I can't do it. And you know what I'm saying? That's the way I think. My brain can't do it. And then the other thing is, she has a man. He makes a lot of money, and this is all she has to do. This is how she keeps herself busy. She knows she's bad. She knows she gets mad attention from everybody in the store. So she gets this job, comes to work, but she don't really need the money. She good. Her man picks her up.
She could be at home and do nothing.
Yeah, her man picks her up in the nice 2026 thing every night when she gets out of work. And every nigga in there gets jealous as she walks away with that fat ass getting in the car.
And it's perky boobs.
Or the third thing, why she's single and bad and working in a supermarket. I know I'm stereotyping.
Is this the most?
The bitch is crazy. The bitch is crazy. She's bad. She look good, but she hit the meat guy. The bread dude hit her. The Pepsi dude hit her.
She a thought?
She not that she a thought. She crazy. She bad. She not that she a thought, but she's off the wall crazy, and that's why she's in the supermarket, and that's why she's bad and single, cause she's bananas, and niggas know. 3 reasons why bad bitches work in supermarkets. 3 reasons why bad bitches work in supermarkets. Only 3 reasons. You know what I mean? Like, cause why else? They pay $15 an hour. You bad. You could post a fucking picture on Instagram and make that.
Way more than that.
Way more than that.
Even OnlyFans.
Come on, you don't even need OnlyFans though. That's the thing. Nowadays, you don't need that.
Oh yeah, don't.
If you're a pretty face, I've seen Instagram where this girl just posts her eyes. She just posts she got pretty eyes, but she just posts her eyes. She just posts every picture is her eyes, just eyes. Thousands of views, thousands of views, thousands of views. One of them had 8 million views. It's still her eye. It's not different from the picture before.
That's like me posting my eye and hoping it catches heat.
But it will. It will if it's a different type of eye. You understand? If you got an eye nobody has, like she has, it shows the formula works. Like, there ain't no business like show business. Now you can get that far from a photo. Imagine, nigga, you don't gotta say one word. Just look pretty in a picture. And you paid. Welcome to the 21st century.
And I gotta sit out here and yo-yo and perform at shows in Lower East Side to make a living.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I haven't seen an AI video yet of a guy yo-yoing.
I have.
Is it good?
No.
Why not? The fingers are trash. Yup.
When they start actually going into it, you see the string goes all over the place.
Yup.
The yo-yo starts moving. So it's not perfect AI, but I've seen it. It's very bad.
So there's I get it. Like, there was this whole people complaining that the UFC has been using AI to make the posters for the fights instead of using a real digital artist.
Like an actual person.
And Dana White addressed it like, "Yo, are you kidding me? You know where we are right now? AI is coming. It's unstoppable. Anything that is supposed to stand, and be like original is gonna be that. You yo-yoing, AI is not gonna replicate that. A machine probably can't replicate that right now, because it's too much going on. That yo-yoing is like one of the techniques. Even fishing. Think about it. When you go fishing, you got to put bait on a hook and throw it in the water. I haven't seen a machine that could do that yet. And then the machine got to know when the fish is tugging, whether or not to pull back or whether or not to let it run, right? There's certain human traits that will always stand, at least for now, as far as I see it, stand the test of time. There's certain things you can't take away from us.
You can't automate everything.
Can't automate everything. It's not possible.
Not everything can be AI, and some of it's not even worth having AI for.
Facts.
Like, you can understand it, you can know about AI. It's good to know AI because that definitely is going to be the future, unfortunately. But, certain things that when it comes to jobs, like the way we live, and, pretty much the whole standards of how we're supposed to function as a society, AI is going to move forward. Mm-hmm. It's not going to take over every single aspect of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Some things, like, are always, as you say, going to be original.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I already know, I wouldn't be surprised, like, medicinal, pharmaceutical, that's eventually going to be AI.
Mm-hmm.
the way that you do workouts at the gym. That's going to be AI. at some point.
I think the umpire in baseball should be AI. How the fuck does he see if it's a strike or a ball from being at this motherfucking view? I think that's
a
why
skill. That's why he gets paid for it.
they just implemented AI computers into baseball. Not just, but now a batter can challenge whether or not a pitch is a strike or a ball or not. He can challenge it, and they review it in the booth and see if it falls into the strike zone. Couldn't do that before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think there is situations where you do need computers and
You need it for that?
certain type of. I think you need it for boxing too. Like the count. You know the count. The referee counts.
Yeah.
1.
Sometimes he be going fast.
And sometimes he be going super slow.
It'll be like 1, 2,
That should be
3,
automatic though.
4.
That should be automatic.
But I'm going to a baseball game. I'm going to a Mets game April 25th.
You already got tickets?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
They were from my job. They were like selling them for like $6.
Where you sitting?
I got like
They're in the back?
The 300s.
Okay. I went to a Mets game recently. I was in the bullpen. Fucking awesome seat, but so we're in the bullpen. All the way over there is the mound and the batter. So when he swings, the ball comes this away.
Oh, so you can see it.
I was paranoid as shit. Like, I was with Quest and I was with Ronan, and I was scared. I was scared for my life. I was like, so the ball comes this way? They was like, yeah, like, be ready, because it comes. I don't want to be ready. Like, I'm here to enjoy a game. I got to be paranoid.
It breaks through the net and then hits you in the face.
There's no net where we were. It's directly across right field.
There's
It's
there's no barrier?
Right field, right behind right field is where we were.
There's no barrier?
No barrier. The wall. If it gets over the wall, it gets to us.
But a pitcher ain't gonna throw it that fast over the.
No, a home run. If he hits a home run, it's a and somebody caught a ball that went in our direction. It was what was his name? Giddy. Giddy hit a home run in our direction, but we weren't there. We were upstairs in another part of the stadium. But Giddy hit a home run in that direction. Like,
Cut out of baseball.
I ain't gonna lie. I go to a baseball game to watch the game or chill. I don't really want to go to a sports event and be part of the sporting event. I don't need a ball coming in my direction. I don't need, you know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with that.
For me, it's like, I don't care where I sit as long as I can see the game. I can sit real high or real low and
Yeah,
I'll be
but these
comfortable.
tickets are crazy though.
I mean,
Like,
I think
Jay-Z tickets were fucking
Oh, yeah.
$500 for the top row.
no, I think it's $700 for the top.
$700
for the
top
nosebleeds. Like
for
you
the
up there.
UFC. I'm trying to go to one in Jersey. Hamza Shamar versus Sean Strickland. Fucking $320 just to be in the back fucking row. For that, I watch it from home on a big TV
For free.
for free. Shout out to Paramount. It ain't like
But Jay-Z, because now he's doing 3 nights now.
3 nights
Because
now.
he sold out. And they sold out like, an hour the first day?
Listen,
Like,
man.
y'all niggas
I got a
thirsty
friend.
for that nigga.
I got a friend that's going to Friday and Saturday.
Why you going to?
I have a friend, yo,
Well,
have
it's for
a
two,
friend
both his albums, I guess.
that's going to Friday and Saturday. Like,
What, you got like $4 grand?
he's
for
a
that?
really either heavy Jay-Z fan or just like,
He got Klarna and he's paying in installments.
oh.
That's why he's going.
Well, you know what? That he probably did put it
I
on
did
the credit card.
I did advocate to Clark. I just paid that off this past February.
Oh, really?
I bought him in February last year, and I just paid. It took me a year to pay off $1,000.
Shout out to Klarna, yo.
Shout out to any installment that lets you pay like that monthly.
But
I love you guys.
But BPL, BNPL is fucking up the youth though. Buy now, pay later.
Mhm.
It's really fucking you young kids that are just starting off with your credit and just starting off with your life.
No, buy full.
Yo, if you can't afford it, then
Don't
you
buy.
shouldn't have it.
Wait till later in life. Wait till like 30s
Honestly,
and
like
40s.
we're older gentlemen, we know how to balance our checkbook. So if we have something that's gonna take us a year to pay off, it gets paid off in less than a year. You guys are kids, you know what I mean?
You
that don't
working
have
at
the
McDonald's
education,
or
that
Wendy's right now.
have a bad job, and you want to throw
You're working at the college bookstore.
everything that you do when you're a young person
If you
to try to
can't buy
invest
it
in your future.
If you can buy it in full, don't buy it.
Don't buy it. It's not worth
Save.
it. It's not
Save
worth it.
Save since kindergarten. You'll be
It's
good.
not worth it. You know,
Start saving.
and believe it or not, what I notice about artists, they do perform again. As much as they talk shit, like, come on, we're getting another Jay-Z performance. I don't know the last time he performed, but we're getting another one.
One
You know?
guy say like, "Yo, just go to Jay-Z when he's like out in New York. It's cheaper like to see him in Florida." Because he said one guy said he saw him for like $150 in Florida. Same show, pretty much.
Would you watch hologram shows? Like what they did with Tupac? If they had shows like that where it was a mix-up of like real artists and like artists from the past that don't perform no more, or something in hologram, would you watch it? Not just a pure hologram show, but like a mix-up.
Like, would you want to do our song with me as a hologram?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like
You know, it's not me. It's not. You don't feel me there.
if you were dead,
yeah.
yeah. Not if you're alive. That's stupid. But like, I think it'd be pretty dope to go watch Elvis Presley perform hologram. I think that would be dope. Wise men say only fools. You know what I mean? That should be fire.
That's not him.
I can't. Closest thing we'll get. Help falling in love with the Jews.
He stole black culture.
He didn't steal it, B.
Well, Public Enemy said it. He did it.
He didn't steal it,
Public
bro.
Enemy. He's a racist.
My understanding of Elvis,
Bob Barker's racist. You saw that show?
Elvis Presley went to black churches, was around black people.
Yeah, he stole black shit.
You can't steal something that you choose to make your culture. Like, bro, if I woke up tomorrow and I'm not saying I can just be a Jamaican. That's disrespectful. But if I woke up tomorrow, moved to Jamaica, lived in Jamaica for 10, 15, 20 years, started being part of that culture, right? That's me showing the appreciation for the culture and how and what it gives me and what it gave me. Like, that's all I think that is. I think that's Elvis Presley enjoying the culture of the Southern style and how the blues was and how all that was, and for himself recreating it. Yeah, maybe because he was white, he was more privileged. Yeah, and good-looking dude, another privilege. Yeah, you know, there's certain things that, no doubt, he had a little bit more advantages than the other people that he had learned from. But it's something to be said if you take all these things, culture, and you learn from them and you project. It's you deserve appreciation. I don't think you're a thief. I don't think you're a culture vulture. It's not your fault the world found you and you're Elvis Presley. It's not your fault. You were just doing what you love. You wanted to shake your hips like them. You wanted to play, you know.
Didn't he marry a 14-year-old?
Priscilla was 14?
I think she was like 14 and he was like 30-something.
That's wild. Hey, listen, I'm not talking about his personal shit. All I'm talking about is
you could separate the art from the artist.
Me? Yeah. I still listen to R. Kelly. I still listen to P. Diddy songs. Yeah. I know what they did is probably horrible morally, but you know what? It takes two to tango and shit. The girl opened her mouth for R. Kelly to pee in. I don't care if she was young. She still opened her mouth. There's something wrong with that chick. Cassie asked for the prostitute dudes. She asked for. We getting the escort next Friday? She asked for it takes two to tango. I could be a freak all I want. If I ain't got nobody to be freaky with, then it don't go nowhere. My bad. I know. I'm just saying. You could believe all victims, right? But you can't just put the entire blame on the person doing the victimizing.
No, believe victims, don't believe all victims.
There you go. Believe victims, not all victims, but don't blame the guy being victimized completely because it takes two. You need a victim and a perp. If you just have a perp and there's nobody to victimize, the perp is nothing. So it's like, I separate them though. I separate the artist and the person, because half the time I don't like these motherfuckers. Half the time, like, do I think I would get along with Drake if I seen him in person? Probably not. You know what I mean? Probably not. Do I think I get along with a Justin Bieber or any people that I like listen to their music and be like, yo, this shit's fly? Styles P. I got along with Styles P when I seen him.
Yep.
He's dope.
Yeah, he's cool.
I don't think I get along with Budden because he seems like he meets people and his shit don't stink. His nose is in the air. He seems like he carries himself like that.
Brown nose?
Yeah, he seems like he carries himself to a point where he's up here to everybody. So even me being a fan and saying, yo, you know what you did for me, for my music and my relationships, and it got me through and blah, blah, blah. I bet you he won't receive that. I bet you he wouldn't receive that like that. You know what I'm saying? Rogan would. I bet you if I tell Rogan, yo, you know what you did for me, blah, 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 Rogan be like, oh, man, you're just going to get better. You're just going to grow. You know, life is hard work. You know, because Rogan's act is not an act. That podcast Rogan is Rogan in general. He's one of the few people that you don't have to separate the artist from the person.
I like to hopefully get on Rogan one day.
We will. Rogan.
Rogan,
Yeah, I'm naming this episode Rogan.
just because so we could fall in the algorithm.
Yo, come get us.
Yeah.
And you know, we get on you. That's it. You know, we're forever in your debt for forever. Speaking of artists and playing a role and being yourself, what we think about Pooh Shiesty and Mob Boss, his father?
It's not Mob Boss.
His father is called Mob Boss.
Oh yeah, I thought
nickname.
I thought you meant Gucci.
Gucci. Nah.
That's wild. That whole story.
Can you break down the story for us?
All right, so those of you who don't know, Pooh Shiesty, you know, I think his song was Back in Blood. That was like his big song.
Which was kind of like Gucci Mane's song, Back in Blood.
Yeah,
Okay.
so he, you know, got caught up some shit with the nightclub, I think. Shot like some bullets. I think he did some federal time.
Was
He
in
supposed to
jail.
like 20-something years, but he got out.
Came
like
out, dropped a hit.
He got FDO. She was fire.
Didn't get no money for it.
Didn't get no money for it. Allegedly, he didn't get no money for it. 3 months out, you know, he tries to set up like a contract, like negotiation thing with Gucci. Gucci flies out. His father goes to Staples to set up some fake contracts or something. Some crazy shit. Then they meet up, and I guess negotiations weren't going well, and Pooh put out a gun, and I go, get me the fuck out of this contract. I'm blast everybody in here.
With an ankle monitor on.
An ankle monitor on this whole time, cause I think he got to do, I forgot how many years he has to do with the ankle monitor, but.
That'll be the lap.
But yeah, he eventually got caught up, and now he's back in jail for that.
Yo, all you dudes that speak that hard rap shit and body dudes and kill people and y'all ain't shit if y'all ain't doing the Pooh Shiesty. If y'all ain't willing to go to the Pooh Shiesty lengths, don't make music like that no more. Just stop. He's the only rapper I believe from now on.
What about Lil Durk?
Lil Durk's in jail still.
Yep.
I gotta believe him.
And
You in jail, bro? I gotta believe you.
And then supposedly everything that happened was everything he said on that song FDO. Everything that happened that transpired, he
Okay.
pretty much said it on FDO.
Okay.
So if you hear FDO, everything that you see like in articles is pretty much what he already said he was going to do, which is wild. That's a first day out song. That's crazy. But, you know, I feel like it's still that Gucci Mane curse, as always. Because any artist that signed to that label ends up either dying or getting, like, screwed over very, very badly.
Yeah, but there's a way to handle business, and there's a way not to handle business, and then there's a way not to go back to jail. Why would you do this? Like, do you really care about your success and future as an artist, or is everything momentary in your life? Like,
I guess it's momentary for them.
because where did you think niggas was not gonna snitch on you? Like, where did you think that you were not gonna get found out in this age of technology, cameras, and people snitching everywhere? Niggas snitch because they think it's cool now.
Yep.
You think he's not gonna snitch if you put a gun to him? And they robbed Gucci Mane, right? They took
Yep,
his chain.
yep.
They made him sign a contract, right?
Yep, it was bogus contract from Staples.
Do you think that when they dipped and they're in the getaway cars, they was feeling like satisfied? Yeah, we got a chain, son. Yo, we got the contract.
They super niggas, so of course they do.
Ah!
There's niggas and then there's super niggas. These are super niggas. That's a worse level of nigga. Your nigga tree knows no bounds if you are a super
Yo, I'm done.
nigga.
He said, yo, There's layers of nigga. you got the.
I love black people, but
has nothing to do with being black. We're not using that word for black people. We're not.
We love black people.
He could be fucking Asian. I'm still gonna call him a fucking nigga. There's levels of niggerism.
That's my chicka.
Yeah, that's my chicka. Yeah, but you're right. There is levels of just what do you call? What's the word? What's the word that it's fucking it eludes me. When you're stupid. But it's not being naive.
Impaired?
Nah, it's not being naive. There's another ignorant. There you go. There's levels of ignorance that
Neanderthal.
Yeah, that is just unmatched, man. Just doing a crime with an ankle bracelet is already crazy to me. Going to your label with a gun and robbing everybody, more crazy to me. Doing it with your father. Yo, you take criminality to a whole new level. Because your level of I don't give a is crazy. You don't give a about nothing.
Even your own son.
Well, the father's crazy, but his name is Mob Boss. You're not getting much out of him.
Like, first of all, how you have a dad?
And don't come after us. No. We potted.
No. Imagine you met my dad and you like, that's my dad, Mob Boss.
Imagine you go to your friend's house. It's my dad, Mob Boss. That's crazy. You're going to be like,
why is he a Mob Boss?
What's he do for a living?
Don't worry about it.
You don't even got to ask a nigga what his dad's name was, Mob Boss.
Hey, Dad, what do you do for a living?
Oh, my God.
Show them what you do for a living.
Oh, my God. You know, that's like that scene. That's like that scene in Den of Thieves. You seen Den of Thieves? They have a scene in Den of Thieves, and I think it's one of the like bad guys. Their daughter is going on a date, so he brings the father brings the date to the back, and all the dudes are working out, and he was like, "You gonna have it here at 11 o'clock, no later, right?" And they go, yo, you always gotta pull that move, though.
Yeah, then they left the room. They're like, they were all fucking around with him.
Let me tell you something. As a dude, just be prepared as a young man when you come into a family.
You have a daughter.
Or you're the guy dating, and you come into the family and she got brothers or a loving father. Just be on your P's and Q's, because they're going to press you. I got pressed. My first girl that I dated at 15 years old, you know, I asked her family if I could date her. That's how like formal it was. I asked her mom, I asked her dad, like, yo, you mind if I date? You know, he was 15. And yeah, her cousin threatened me. Always used to give me hard shoulder, try to fucking muscle me in a hallway verbally.
Why?
Yeah, I was scared. I ain't gonna hold you. I was scared.
But why though?
And he was a year younger than me. But the way, God bless Jonathan. My man Jonathan passed away. But he had his gangsterism about him. You know, we all got our issues. But why? Because that's some people like to play when they smell blood in the water. You know, I was a very I don't want to say not so much shy, but like passive. I never wanted any beef and any issues or nothing. And whenever like I knew something was around, I'd probably go the other way. So he would, you know, he was one of those people that certain families you can't be sheep. You know what I'm saying? You can't be sheep, especially when you're walking into a den of wolves. You know, Dominican families, if you don't understand the sense of humor, you know, black families, Spanish families, if you don't understand the sense of humor and you're just coming in as the new guy, especially if you're like a white guy, like imagine like you're a white guy, you meet this black girl, this Spanish girl, and she brings you over the crib and she got older brothers and a father and they joke really hard or they say something really hard. Yo, come over here, white boy. Come sit on the chair. I want to show you something. You'd be like, oh my God, he just called me white boy. Like, you know, like, you got to have some thick skin sometimes to deal with the sense of humor that are in these families. And it should be that way because now you become part of the culture. That's how you assimilate to us. We had to assimilate to be Americans, right? So what we do we take people.
We were born Americans.
I mean, yeah, but to some extent, the people that came here made America what they wanted it to be for us. We didn't have to assimilate, but somewhere along the line, somebody had to assimilate to be an American because they came from somewhere else to get here.
The asylum seekers.
I don't even think there were asylum seekers back in the day, my nigga. I think we were just slaves.
Yeah. You know, for like America's first like 100 certain years, they didn't have, anybody could just pull up. There was no like legal immigration back then.
Oh yeah, I know. Trust me, I know.
I was like, that's wild. You could just show up.
It's not wild. It's the way. Look, and we could walk out on this. It just hit an hour.
Okay.
But you know, we could do better. We could do better as a country. We could do better as a culture. We could do better as a people. You know, I ain't preaching for a political office, but just look at the person. Look at the person beside you, and I ain't telling you to give them dollars and give them money, but see what good aspects you can learn from them, and see what good aspects they can learn from you, and we'll just be a little bit better. Not letting people into our country is very stupid. Letting everybody into our country is very stupid. So there has to be a fine line there where it's not stupid and it's beneficial and it's economical. And if these tyrants and these people, these gatekeepers would just stop worrying about their pockets, we would be a better country. There's no reason why we can't develop half the shit that's developed everywhere else here. 80% of production is done in other countries. That's a shame. We should be able to do it here. The reason we can't do it here is because we're uneducated, we're obese, and we don't allow immigrants who have genius level caliber abilities into the country because of formalities. Like, shout out to Trump for putting that $1 million green card thing in order. Whereas, like, if you want to, what?
So wild.
No.
$1 million green card?
No, because I'm sure it's not $1 million up front. I'm sure you could finance that.
This is a man that got his name on Bibles. He's selling Bibles on his website.
That's weird.
His name signed on it.
That's weird. Because he's
having a separation of church and state.
He's not even a true Christian.
He's not true anything.
He's not even a true religion person. He believes in
when
money.
When have you ever known this man do anything religious?
Never.
Ever.
He never once say, "I'd like to thank God." He's never once said, "I like to thank God."
Really think about that. But all you Christian nationalists out there, find me any speech where Trump says, "I want to thank God for anything."
Yo, you're right. You're right.
That's what you Christian nationalists that be like hardline on like everything, but then want to throw religion into like things that only matter to you, but you never need a religion in the first place for it. You motherfuckers are the reason why this country's going to shit.
Facts. I'm a Christian, but I believe in Trump. Those two things don't make sense.
That's like, but I love the devil more. That's what you're saying.
And not to say he's the devil, but he ain't
the most holy.
He's a Hassa. You know what a Hassa is, Frank?
Nope.
A Hassa is a pig that don't fly straight.
That could be like the enemy to my when pigs fly brand.
You know what that's like from?
Hassas.
You know what that's from?
No.
That's from Tony Montana. Scarface. He's about to kill Frank, and Frank, he got the gun on him, and Tony Montana got his arm in the sling because they just tried to assassinate him, and he's like, "You know, Frank? You know what a Hassa is?" He goes, "No, Tony, I don't know what a Hassa is. It's a pig that don't fly straight. Bow, 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 bow." You gotta see Scarface again. Welcome out, yo-yos.
Very great. But so thank you all so much for watching.
Non-alcoholic.
Please like and subscribe. Again, I'm Richard Picasso.
I'm out of character, a.k.a. Fuma Mucho, a.k.a. Yo Ho.
Peace, love, and yo-yos to you all.
Later. Subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe.
Not because I was angry with them, not because I hated them, but because I wanted to keep them with me. And as my obsession grew, I was saving body parts such as skulls and skeletons, and eventually I did turn to cannibalism.
Look, I've been the flies way before I got appendicitis. And if you never heard of me, well then you might have just skipped over the conversation where they talk about me as the roller coaster of rap. Hands up as I shout. take me serious. I'm a weirdo that yo-yos that dresses like a bitch and has a pig as a logo. You gotta understand the process where I came from, where you gotta make it out, or else you stuck in those same slums. Fighting and pulling gats out there on the corner with a bullet through your lungs as your body's getting warmer. Sad now cause your brother died. You see your mother cry. So you drive around in Greece until he's butter fried, messing with your mental in this sad cold world. Wanna blame God, honey? Too bad, old girl. It is what it is when you're growing up in the meadows. Find your talent, work hard, then you're blowing up in the stratus. I've been happy, I've been sad, I've been afraid, I've been mad, but it's all in your mind, so you'll be just fine. Just relax, you already know it's time, right? I've been happy, I've been sad, I've been afraid, I've been mad, but it's all in your mind, so you'll be just fine. Just relax, you already know it's time, right?
Joker breaking out of Arkham, grab a bond, got a spark, a rocket launch, a stash for months. Abandoned car parked up, stench from the trunk. Last body he forgot to dump, foot up on the clutch, about to catch another one. Mental of a narcissistic, manic depressant, losing everyone I love, popping pills became essence. Jack Daniels, Johnny Walker, 2 shrinks, got me on a bender. Clinical depression makes it hard to stay centered. Catch a body, don't remember, dementia, schizophrenia. 2 sides like a Gemini, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Hey, I stuttered, then you died. Parents couldn't help him, every spouse told him lies. Older cousin touched him, no need to ask why. He's hardboiled loving, see the nympho in his eyes. All my women Harley Quinn, all as dangerous as him. Planning on me getting locked up and getting out again. You know it.
I've been happy, I've been sad, I've been afraid, I've been mad, but it's all in your mind, so you'll be just fine. Just relax, you already know it's time, right? I've been happy, I've been sad, I've been afraid, I've been mad, but it's all in your mind, so you'll be just fine. Just relax, you already know it's time, right? I'm like a raw whore that fucks hardcore, dirty and grimy, throw my money and bang my head on the car door. Bloody demons what I am, you're already scared. I ain't no bitch, but you think I'm soft as a teddy bear. I sit and contemplate on what I'm gonna do next, and try to reach the end goal while skipping over a few steps. But there's my thoughts, they're just trying to make my ears blow, saying I should switch up the flow. Okay then, you see the signs, I'm feeling fine. The world isn't yours, it is mine. I'm the king, you a slave. Don't like it, I'ma put you in your grave. I really need a nap, I haven't slept in 3 days. I'm the greatest rapper that's lived, that sounds cliche, but I'm the only one that's present standing here in front of you. It's me or it's nobody else, so what you gonna do? I've been happy, I've been sad, I've been afraid, I've been mad, but it's all in your mind, so you'll be just fine. Just relax, you already know it's time, right? I've been happy, I've been sad, I've been afraid, I've been mad, but it's all in your mind, so you'll be just fine. Just relax, you already know it's time, right? Let's hear it back.